Most people think these white lines are just clouds, but they are actually evidence of a hidden battle happening 5 miles above your head. We see them every single day. We look up, see a white streak, and go back to our phones. But what if I told you those streaks are powerful enough to change the temperature of the planet? What if I told you that for 3 days in 2001, when these lines vanished, the Earth's climate did something that terrified scientists? Today, we're peeling back the curtain on the secret physics of the sky. Imagine standing on the wing of a plane at 30,000 feet. It's minus 60 degrees. It's so cold, your lungs would freeze instantly. Now, imagine a machine that breathes fire into that frozen void. That is a jet engine. When that engine burns fuel, it's pumping out hot water vapor and tiny particles of soot. In any other environment, this would be invisible. But at this altitude, the air is so fragile that the moment this hot breath touches the cold, it shatters. It turns into billions of ice crystals in less than a second. The plane is actually seeding the sky, providing the DNA for a cloud that wasn't supposed to exist. And this is where everything started to change. Sometimes the lines disappear in seconds. Other times, they stay. They grow. They stretch until the entire horizon is covered in a hazy artificial ceiling. Scientists realized these aren't just trails, they are contrails. When the air is humid enough, these trails become zombies. They refuse to die. They suck moisture out of the atmosphere and transform into massive contrail cirrus clouds. We have effectively created a second sky made by aviation. For decades, we thought this was harmless. Then, the world stopped, and the data started screaming. On September 11th, 2001, the world changed forever. For the first time in modern history, every commercial plane in the United States was grounded. The sky was empty. The white lines were gone. For 3 days, the sky was a deep, haunting blue that hadn't been seen in generations. Scientists seized this tragic moment to do something impossible. They measured the Earth's temperature without the second sky. What they found sent chills through the community. Without those white lines to act as a shield and a blanket, the temperature range, the difference between the heat of the day and the cold of the night, spiked by over 1 degree Celsius in just 72 hours. In the world of climate science, a 1 degree shift in 3 days isn't just a data point. It is a heart attack. It proved that our trails were masking the true temperature of the planet. This discovery presented us with a terrifying atmospheric paradox. During the day, these white streaks reflect sunlight back into space, which actually keeps us a little cooler. You'd think that's a good thing, right? But at night, the blanket effect takes over. They turn into a massive thermal trap, catching the heat rising from the Earth and bouncing it back down. The net result? They are warming the planet even more than the CO2 coming out of the engines. We are building a cage of ice that keeps us warm at night and shields us by day, and we don't know how to turn it off. If we stop flying, the climate shifts instantly. If we keep flying, we continue to rewrite the physics of our atmosphere. The race is now on to fix a problem most people don't even know exists. Engineers are using AI to find blue skies flight paths, specific altitudes where the air is just dry enough that a contrail simply can't form. But it's a high-stakes game of chess. If a plane flies lower to avoid making a trail, it burns more fuel and releases more carbon. If it flies higher, it creates more ice. We are literally trying to learn how to move through the heavens without leaving a footprint, but the atmosphere is fighting back. Every mile we fly is a calculation between today's heat and tomorrow's ice. The next time you look up and see a white line cutting through the blue, don't just see a plane. See a man-made storm. See the incredible, terrifying power of human engineering to alter the very air we breathe. We are no longer just guests in the sky. We are the architects of it. We are rebuilding the atmosphere in our own image, one flight at a time. The white trails are a reminder that everything we do leaves a mark. We used to think the sky was an infinite, untouchable void. Now we know it's just a canvas, and we are the ones holding the brush. Whether we paint a future that is sustainable or one that traps us in a cage of our own making is the greatest challenge of our century. If you'll never look at a blue sky the same way again, hit that like button. It helps us keep uncovering the secrets hidden in plain sight. Comment below. Have you noticed the trails staying longer in your city lately? Subscribe to join us as we explore the next mystery of the world around us. We'll see you in the next one.